Yes, Lord Business. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Zareth Prevails. We're in the plan. This is my weekly show that I talk about all the things that happen in the game and the community and my accounts and other things in the whole world. It's the best show in the world. Actually, it's just a tribute to the best show in the world. I don't remember what the best show actually is. So, with that being said, folks, please help me like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Mount the algorithm with me, please. I would really appreciate it. Helps the channel grow. That's the way you can support the channel for free, and I really appreciate you guys. First item of business is to roll flat offense on Bo-Katan. That's what we all wanted. This mod is the one that could be a perfect plus 30 speed, and so I finally allowed myself to roll this, and because we forgot last week, and we rolled flat offense, so that's good. Let me know in the comments, guys. I'm going to have a comment down there that is pinned. That just comment with a full sentence, not just a number. Full sentence. If we get 30 entries or more, I'll try to do some kind of a drawing or giveaway or something like that. And the person who guesses the correct speed will win, like a $10 Google gift card, something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But let me know in the comments, guys. Under that one pinned comment at the top, respond to that, please. Let me know what you think. So far, this is shaping up to be an extremely disappointing mod. This roll, however, was not disappointing. You got 3 Omicrons and an Omega. The best part of it is I remember to take a screenshot. I've had a couple decent rolls that I just scrolled on through, so this is cool. This is a transcendent, amazing, really lucky roll. 20 rolls, you get 3 Omicrons and an Omega. Really cool stuff. But if you really look at it, like, it doesn't move the needle, really. This is 1/7 of one ability for a character, and 1/5 of a mediocre ability for one character. Like, I'm more excited that we almost got 50% on the signal data. It's ridiculous, but pretty cool that I got this. I don't know. I hope it triggers some of you and makes you sad. I also hit 10 million GP recently, which is okay. It's not what it used to be. I'm guessing some people are nearing. We're going to get people at the 12 million range here pretty soon. So I'm still way behind a lot of different accounts. I can't keep up. I spend a lot of money on this game, and I still can't keep up. It's amazing, but I did spend about 20 minutes trying to get it to a perfect 10 million just for you guys to click right on through, just like me. And we'll start on talking about updates. Fulcrum got Territory War Omicron, which looks kind of cool. She looks like the new Wampa for Territory Wars, and the question is, who cares at all? The problem is, in GAC, if we get an Omicron and we want to use it a lot, we're like, man, this is a pretty awesome character. I really like this character. I'm going to make it work. You can, if you want to. If you love that character enough, beyond putting a ring on it, you can also just make a team, craft a team around it. That's awesome. Go nuts, man. Have fun with it. In Territory Wars, it's like, if you want to be disciplined, if you want to be a good guild and win Territory Wars, then you're not going to use the things that you want, because your guild, first off, you're probably in a guild that faces other good guilds, and they're not going to have a team that's like, oh yeah, you can just like beat us with a bunch of single character teams. Like, oh yeah, we're weak to Fulcrum? Sure, we'll give you a full zone of that. That'll be great. Have fun. Knock yourselves out. No, literally, knock yourselves out. And knock us out while you're at it, because we were dumb enough to put a bad team zone in there. Like, it doesn't move the needle. Maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe it does. But at the end of the day, they're boring. Territory War Omicrons are boring because you don't have any kind of individual identity within territory wars. At least not usually, not most guilds. Most, especially the more organized guilds, are like, no, you're all going to be clones and you're all going to have the same speeds, you're going to all have the same team comps, and if you vary from that whatsoever, we are going to brutally mock you and or kick you out of the guild. So anyways, I think that that's my frustration. I don't mind. I've been enjoying territory wars more lately, actually, guys. So I don't hate. I just I don't like how there's no way to use cool like the Sidious Omicron. Like, oh, cool, yeah, that'll. I mean, or like the Inquisition. Those ones are like anyone who applied all of them is like weeping in a corner right now because no one uses it and they're not allowed to. If they already have good enough Inquisitors that they put Omicrons on all of them, you better bet that they're going to be using Grand Inquisitor as the lead, which means it negates all of their leadership Omicrons. As opposed to in Territory Wars, someone could do something niche and cool with it. Or sorry, in Grand Arena, someone could do something niche and cool with it. But in Territory Wars, it's like, nope, if you dare to put 7th Sister lead with her Omicron on defense, like, we might just boot you before rewards, dude. Enough of that. We also got Black Krrsantan, and he's not even Black Krrsantan, guys. He's just Krrsantan, which I think is highly irresponsible, considering the fact that we may one day get a purple Krrsantan into the game. And, I mean, if you're a good soldier, like in Territory Wars, and they're like, hey, deploy Krrsantan, you're like, hey, which one? Like, purple or black? They'll be like, why are we having this conversation? You post the wrong one, they'll kick you out. It'll be great. No, I can't. I can't even, guys. They're giving us more Omicrons. I hate that they've raised the prices once again. For 30 shards, you have to spend $30. This is crazy. Plus, for 20, so essentially it used to be $10 for those 30 shards. It's like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. You get it to 4-star. Even though 4-star doesn't move the needle, at least, you get a little closer to that farming goal. And that's cool. And then they upped it to $20, but you got a bunch of crystals, like almost $10 worth of crystals, so probably still worth it. And now it's $30, but you get 1/4 of an ability mat upgrade. Those 5 Omicrons, I don't know. So 5 Omicrons for $20, that puts it at $4 per mat. Let's see. I mean, if you take it all the way out to, I mean, it's not terrible value, guys. It's not completely devoid of it. I mean, it's not that great, though, either. I don't know, guys. So $20 for 5 of these, so what? You get 25 of them for $100? Yeah, it's not a good deal, guys. Not really. It's better than last time, because those last ones probably didn't get many sales. I get that they have to adjust things for inflation, but this is a little bit crappy. I don't like that, guys. Alright, so something to keep in mind. Black Krrsantan. Sorry, just Krrsantan. Should we just call him Santan? Should we just call him Satan? I don't know, guys, but let me know in the comments. No, I'm not calling him Satan, by the way. But here's the thing. Okay, so before you just go and wail on him, he's an exciting character in his own right. He can be good with bounty hunters and stuff. He can do some cool stuff. He can. Like, bounty hunter's been wanting a second tank forever. And now we finally get him, and now we're gonna have to use him with Jabba. So bounty hunters are like, oh, damn it all. And I'm like, yep, I get it. I do get it, because I want a second tank for my own bounty hunters. I want a second team of bounty hunters that are good, other than in 3v3. And so, anyways, he's here. Keep in mind, though, if he's a requirement for Jabba. And, Jabba's been announced as a GL. You guys know that by now, of course. But just keep in mind, guys. So this says he'll be one of several upcoming marquees. Keep that in mind. One of several. So they'll directly support this new faction tag, and these marquee units will be requirements for Jabba the Hutt, while working exceptionally well with Jabba as the lead. So they're going to be requirements, guys. Several as requirements. That's probably like 3 of them. Here's the thing. Black Krrsantan is probably going to go on some hard node. And we're going to have to farm the hell out of him as fast as we can. But he will be released onto that hard node way before any of these other characters are, because none of these other characters have been released. And that's fine and all, but keep in mind, if you're going to whale on something, you probably want to whale on something that is farther out so that you can get the unlock faster. Like, it doesn't make sense to farm something that to like whale out on something if you're just doing it for an unlocking Galactic Legend requirement. You don't want to whale on this one. You want to whale on one that's going to take longer to gear and make it so that it's harder to actually farm later. It's like, so if, I mean, some of you are just going to whale on all of them, and that's fine. But if you're like me and have limited resources, this is one that I probably will end up just doing it the hard way, farming the hard way, and letting, like, so if they release Bib Fortuna a little bit later down the line, and he's the last requirement character, then I can just whale on him and I'll have Jabba that much faster. So I'll also be saving gear, folks. Get Malgus geared up, but maybe save some Relic 9s, because Profundity is also going to require 9s guaranteed. Jabba's going to require 9s as well. Alright, so we've got these as requirements. Krrsantan, Mr. Santan, to his friends. Gamogard. So if you guys haven't been farming Gamorrean Guard like I've been telling you to do forever, then shame on you and you deserve what you got. Greedo at Relic 6, he's my last bounty hunter, except for now Krrsantan, where he's the only one who wasn't relicked. So that's a little exciting. We get a Relic Greedo, guys. I mean, I've always liked his kit. I think he's gonna be good. With this new set of characters and stuff, and I didn't screenshot it. Keep in mind too, guys, we can just have a bounty hunter team, a full bounty hunter team, with all of the tags that Krrsantan wants for the Hutt Cartel. So, you know, it's got Greedo and Krrsantan and what is it, Boba, Cad Bane, and Embo. I don't know that they're a power combo, but just something to keep in mind. I mean, they've all got really good synergy with each other now, and it'll only increase as we continue to add new characters. Now, speculation is that we're gonna get Boosh, the like light side bounty hunter character that Leia plays, which would be pretty cool. It'd be nice to get Leia as the next Galactic Legend, but one way or another, getting another version of Leia would be nice. And who knows? Like, I mean, I think Bib Fortuna's definitely going to be part of it. I think he's going to be the second lead to this team. Like, he'll be kind of like Newt in the Separatist faction. Like, Grievous is the primary and then Newt's the secondary, something like that. Who knows? I'm excited for it though, guys. This is a good update so far. I thought this was funny. There was a comment, and this is not throwing you under the bus, I promise, but I thought it was funny. In the last plan, someone had this comment. They said, I don't think we'll be getting any more GLs this year or ever again. That was wrong. So, okay, we've got the event calendar here, guys, in August, and that's great that they put it out this early. Oh man, dang it. That is so annoying. You see the little tiny bar on the right here, guys? It's supposed to say red, and I just cut it off, and I do not have time to fix that. So, August burns red, and that is the most important word, and I just missed it. Gosh, that's so stupid and embarrassing. But August burns red. What does that mean? I don't know. Does it, like, the most obvious thing, like, the whole community is saying Red 5 is coming out, which is Luke's X-Wing, which would be great. That would be fun. I would like that, but, I mean, it's almost too on the nose. Are we getting, like, right now, so we're gonna get Profundity, and I don't even have any slides about Profundity. Like, I called it a long time ago. It's out now. Great. I mean, the requirements are out. And by the way, go farm Profundity, get it before Jabba, guys. Like, it almost certainly going to be more worth your while and cheaper and easier. Keep in mind, though, too, you're going to need to buy crystals for refreshes on that event. You're going to have to keep them around, and it's going to cost, what? I don't know, like 17,000, something like that. Like more than a one vault costs. I forget what it is for Executor, but if it's the same, then that's fine. But yeah, Red 5, the Home 1 fleet is about to be defunct. Once we get Profundity, Home 1 is not going to be good anymore until we get that, what's it called? The Claw. I want to keep wanting to call it a Clawed Fiend, but that's a totally different game. Claw, yeah, once we get the Claw up, I still think that fleet's going to be garbage, though. Home 1's going to be horrible until maybe we get Red 5. I don't know if that's going to be the Conquest character or not, but it would be nice to get it, I won't deny, and because otherwise Home 1 fleet is just going to go the way of the dodo. Alright guys, one thing I wanted, people have been saying a lot, and this isn't going to be a Datacron heavy discussion tonight. I mean, we all think what we think at this point, and I mean, they're an important part of the game. I'm not going to tell you you're a bad person for disliking Datacrons, or that you're a good person for liking them. I think there's a lot of valid discussion being had still. The thing I wanted to point out, guys, because this is one thing that I am a little frustrated with, is people say that free-to-play can't get Datacrons. They don't have access. They can't do it. This is my Kyber 2 account at 7.2 million. You can see on the top right there. Functionally free-to-play. I buy the Conquest Pass, so it's not completely free-to-play, but I do. But it's close-ish. So I buy the Conquest Pass, because those $10 are the best $10 you can spend in this game. Like, hands down, Conquest Passes. $10, amazing stuff. At least if you're over 4 million GP and can get the full use of it. That being said, I have this number of crons, and the ones that have little locks on them at level 3 are the plus turn meter ones. So I have at least 5 turn meter ones. I think I actually have 6 in the, you know, we're just not showing the second row. And I have the good Kenobi one, I have the good Jedi Master Luke one, and I mean, Mon Mothma's okay. It's I can't really use it that much, to be honest, on this account, but in 3v3 we did kill something with it, I think. So anyways, just keep in mind, guys, if you invest, so I do 3 refreshes in Conquest every time, and, you know, I have someone else helping me. Thank you, Sarah. She's awesome for doing it, but this is just from farming them on the side and grinding on those treasure nodes when I can. This is like $10 of Conquest, and that's it. I haven't spent any crystals on this account. A few Shard Chop currency, yes, but that's it. I just wanted to give you guys a snapshot. If you engage, if you choose to, you're not going to have the millions that people who spend a lot of money on are going to have, but this isn't bad, guys. This is fine. They're all going to get folded up, and all it's going to cost me is some Shard Shop currency. I mean, if you want to invest, plus they're going to fold up into quite a few mats that can then be used for the next set. So, I mean, yes, you're losing some value. I don't think they're as crazy awful as people seem to be thinking. Alright, here's something that made me a little, I don't know. Okay, so we just have to keep criticizing CG for something, right? I mean, I'm a content creator. It's my duty to be negative about CG. No, this is a mostly good update, guys. I liked their update. However, this Relic update, this one was like, what are you guys on here? So, all right, I mean, how many people are like, you know what? I can't afford Relic 8 right now. I'm just missing too many chromium or carbonite circuit boards and bronzium wirings. Like, I'm sorry, man. Sorry, bro. I really want to get in Relic 8 and all. Really want to get Relic 9 on this character, but I can't afford carbonite circuit boards and bronzium wiring. It's just too much. Just too much of a strain. Like, how many people in this world do that? I mean, yes, I'm out of them all the time on my main account because I'm a spender, And that's one of the ways they get spenders, is they start making relics at the lower level, really expensive and tough to get. But this doesn't deter me. And for my alt, I don't care. I still have a ton of these. This moves the needle 0 CG. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Let's keep an open mind, I guess. But if you're looking to give us more gear, like, you're requiring Relic 9 now, CG. You're requiring Relic 9, and the only way to get it is either through being in a big guild, or spending actual cash. Not crystals, actual cash, which a lot of people can't do. If you're requiring Relic 9, you need to give us a way to farm Relic 9 somehow, even if it's just with crystals through shipments. You've got to do it. This does nothing for us. If I say it slow enough, maybe you'll understand. This does nothing for any of us. I don't care. Also, on that vein, I hope you refund all of us who have spent on Relic 8 and 9. I hope you give us the Carbonite circuit boards and Bronzium wiring back that we spent on those. Because otherwise that gear just goes up in smoke, and it's like Datacrons, where you just lose value for spending money, and you get nothing. It's not going to cost future generations that kind of, those pieces of gear. It shouldn't cost us that gear either in retrospect. Alright, on to the speculation segment, guys. So, the verbiage in there, like, I've been asking this anyways. They keep referencing, like, helpers to the GLs. I keep forgetting what they're called, but, you know. So we have Maul, who helps Lord Vader, and we have Cat, who helps Jedi Master Kenobi, and that's it. And so they keep referencing it, and you know, like, they keep playing up like, oh yeah, GLs that don't have, like, Jabba doesn't have one. He's not gonna have one. Like, he joins the ranks of the other 4, and they list out all 4 specifically by name. Like, hey, just to make sure you guys understand, Sith Eternal does not have a helper. No, it's not Wat. You know, Jedi Master Luke does not have one. Rey doesn't have one. Supreme Leader Kylo doesn't have one. And I've been wondering this forever. When are we going to get some kind of helper? Like, they keep mentioning it. It makes me think we're going to get one. I don't know when. I just think we should get one sometime. It would be nice. Like, what good does Rey do? Like, I guess she helps a little bit in the Rancor raid. I guess she does okay there. She does fine in territory battles, but she's replaceable. I guess, like, some of the guys that go with her comprise of a really mediocre fleet. Like, there's a reason that people don't have, like, she's the least farmed galactic legend out there. I don't know, like, she's still really good in the PvP modes. I'm not saying she needs one, or that Kylo needs one. I'd be interested if you did give us one, though, at some point, CG. And I wonder, so they didn't say, they actually went out of their way to say that we might not get a second, like, a paired galactic legend with Jabba. So, and this was in an interview, a separate interview, not in their main post. So if people are asking where I found it, like, I think it was like a Heinze interview or something. But you know that if they're going to release one, they'll release another one eventually. And if so, that's the one I've speculated is Leia would be the light side one. She's one of the very few characters out there that could really use, like, she would be considered a galactic legend, I think. You know, General Leia, or even Endor Leia. You know, not Boosh, I don't think. But I think we should get one. Which version do you think? It could be like in Talladega Nights, you know. It's like, well, I prefer my baby I prefer my Jesus that I pray to be, you know, the newborn Christmas Jesus. Well, I prefer to pray to him as a carpenter, you know, or whatever. So, which version of Leia do you guys want? Let me know in the comments. Alright, so I do have one thing I wanted to mention, guys. it's been a very popular thing to hate on CG. Very, very popular lately. And I get it. I mean, they mess up, they make us frustrated. Datacrons haven't been super popular, though I think that they are much more deep than people are giving them credit for what it's worth. But just keep in mind, guys, at the end of the day, we want them to succeed. Like, how... I'm not saying we should just go spend money. I'm not trying to be like, hey, go go donate your dollars to them. But just keep in mind, if there's a way we can help them somehow, I don't even know. Like, they're doing it for money. We just shouldn't have to help them. I just wanted to keep it in perspective. If they fail, if this game just stops being profitable, like, we're all just screwed out of a game that we all love. Because everyone's getting angry. And people are getting angry because they love the game. It's not for many other reasons. We all feel passionate about this game. I feel annoyed at comments about this game because they're passionate and they go against what I think, and I get annoyed at that, and sometimes I open my mouth and shouldn't, but at the end of the day, guys, we all want the same thing. Just keep in mind, keep that perspective. I'm not saying that we should just drop everything, drop all complaints, just accept it. We shouldn't. We should absolutely criticize them. You guys saw me criticize them today a few times, like, real frustrated. I don't think it's going to benefit us to hope for them to burn. Some people want them to burn, but they've already quit the game. So, maybe it's not a hard truth to you guys. I just keep in mind, we want this game to continue. I guess that's it. Just keep that in perspective, guys. And that's it. It's over. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. What do you want me to talk about next week? I have plenty to talk about, but I'd be interested to hear what you guys think. Thank you all so much for watching. And remember that in all things, Xerath has a frickin' plan. Alright? Remember that. It's important. Take care, guys. And honestly, good job to CG. You needed this update. So many people are excited about it. Some people are going to complain. But seriously, this is what you needed to do. So keep it up. And also, make Datacrons accessible to lower gear characters. Please. Alright, guys.